Welcome to the An English Coffee Office. Today is Saturday, February 14, and like every morning, David and Alex are at the coffee machine.
Morning, Alex. You look like you are staring into the abyss of that espresso cup.
Morning, David. I am just trying to summon the energy to tackle the cone project timeline.
I hear you. I need this machine to dispense 2 or 3 extra shots today if I am going to survive my sales review.
Is the sales review really that bad? Your numbers looked decent last month.
The numbers are fine, but the bureaucracy is killing me. Speaking of bureaucracy, did you see the news in the Washington Post yesterday?
I saw a few headlines. Are you talking about the G20 summit outcome?
Exactly. The Global Remote Visa Standard Treaty, they finally signed it on February 11.
I did read that. It is actually a huge deal for international project management.
It is a game changer. 20 of the world's biggest economies agreeing to standardize visas for remote workers.
It simplifies things, sure. Before this, navigating tax residency for a digital nomad in France versus Japan was a nightmare.
Now it is just one standardized application. I was telling my manager we should open a sales hub in Bali.
Of course, you would suggest Bali. You just want to take client calls from a hammock?
Can you blame me? Imagine the productivity boost if I am sipping coconut water instead of lukewarm office coffee.
I think the article mentioned that the tax harmonization clause is pretty strict, though.
Always the realist, Alex. Yes, you still pay taxes, but you do not get double taxed anymore.
That is the key part. It stops the brain drain arguments because the home country still gets a cut of the Social Security revenue.
It says, implementation starts in 6 months. I might update my LinkedIn profile location to global by then.
Just make sure you read the fine print. It requires a minimum income threshold of $80,000 a year to qualify.
Ouch. Okay, I better crush the sales review then. I need that commission bonus to make the cut.
See? Motivation comes from the strangest places.
Speaking of strange, did you catch that piece in the New York Times on Tuesday? The one about security tech?
The one about the biometric DNA handshakes?
Yes, February 10. I thought it was sci-fi, but apparently 500 Fortune companies are rolling it out.
It is fascinating, but also slightly terrifying. The idea that your sweat profile is your password?
I think it is brilliant. No more forgetting my badge at home and having to beg security to let me in.
But think about the privacy implications, David. The article said the sensors analyze unique amino acids in your skin oils instantly.
It is efficient. You touch the door handle, it opens. You touch your laptop, it unlocks, seamless.
Until someone hacks the database. Biometric data is permanent. You can change a password, but you cannot change your DNA.
You worry too much. The article said the encryption is quantum grade. Plus, it is hygienic.
Hygienic? You are literally touching things that everyone else touches.
No, I mean no more passing around plastic key cards that have been in who knows where.
I suppose. But the article mentioned it costs $5,000 per sensor to install.
Small price to pay for feeling like James Bond every time you walk into a meeting room.
I do not think our budget committee is going to approve feeling like James Bond is a line item anytime soon.
You never know. If I close this deal with the logistics firm today, I might pitch it.
Good luck with that. By the way, did you see the USA Today article from yesterday? The one about education?
The one about the 4-day school week? Yes, February 13. That is all my sister talks about right now.
It is a massive shift. 15 states adopting it nationwide is not a small pilot program anymore.
My nephews are thrilled. They think it means a permanent 3-day weekend of video games.
It is great for the kids. But the article highlighted the panic it is causing for working parents.
Oh, absolutely. If school is out on Fridays, but the office is open, what do you do with the kids?
Exactly. The article said childcare costs are projected to spike by 20% in those states.
My sister is already scrambling. She is looking for Friday camps or something to keep them occupied.
It forces companies to adapt, though. If the school week is 4 days, the work week might have to follow suit.
Now you are talking my language. A 4-day work week to match the kids? Where do I sign?
It is not that simple. The article mentioned that schools are extending the other 4 days by 90 minutes to catch up.
That is a long day for a 10-year-old. But honestly, the current system is outdated.
I agree. The industrial model of education does not fit the modern economy. But the transition period is going to be messy.
Messy is an understatement. But hey, if it means I get to hang out with my nephews on Fridays eventually, I am in.
You just want an excuse to play those video games with them.
Guilty as charged. But seriously, between the visa treaty, the DNA security, and the school shifts, 2026 is starting wild.
It certainly keeps us on our toes. The world is changing faster than our project timelines can keep up with.
Speaking of timelines, I see your boss walking this way. You might want to look busy.
Good catch. I need to finalize that risk assessment report before 10 a.m. anyway.
And I need to go convince a client that they need our premium package. Wish me luck.
Good luck, David. Try not to promise them any DNA scanners.
No promises? Catch you at lunch, Alex.
Time to get to work. Don't forget to subscribe and practice your English every day. You'll see how it just keeps getting better and better. See you tomorrow. Hope you have a fantastic day.